looking at the storm itself, we have this area of low pressure moving through Colorado. Big front extends all the way down into Texas, and along that front, we have those thunderstorms that are firing this morning. We have had a few warnings popping up throughout the overnight and also early this morning, but it looks like the threat of severe weather will actually increase as we go into this evening. So here's the timeline. 9 o'clock in the morning, we're still tracking the storms from Oklahoma into Arkansas and also Missouri. There is a potential that we could see a handful of severe thunderstorm warnings this morning, but the larger concern will be closer to dinner time. This is a look at lunchtime. Again, we still have action on radar, that area of low pressure finally pulling into Kansas, and that's when that severe weather threat really starts to ramp up. 5 p.m., you can see these thunderstorms in Kansas, and as we go into this evening's forecast, we'll see this line develop from Kansas City all the way down towards Oklahoma City. Now look at these isolated storms ahead of that line, though. We have one of them in Missouri, another one in Oklahoma, another one in Arkansas. It's those isolated storms ahead of the main line that really can produce some very destructive weather. Those supercells can start to rotate and produce tornadoes. So those are the ones that we'll look out for. Eventually, that main line is going to catch up with those isolated storms and then continue to push off towards the east as we go into Tuesday morning. And this is really just the first threat. We have a lot more coming our way as we march our way through our work week. It is severe weather season. May, by the way, is the most destructive month for severe weather when you look at history and you look at data. So this is exactly what we expect. But a big day today for the Central Plains.
I'm Amy Freeze. Welcome to Fox Weather's YouTube page. We have more great videos on the way, so make sure to subscribe to stay updated on all things weather.